for the sake of other colleagues of nuclear regions by the couple of the national one. It be out of the more power. That's said, I enjoy the program as it goes. I hear you will be last year was a ground one. This year, we said more than this. It means that you are young far and people and another woman. It's not number. It's invested number to himself and about now what we have head of corporate affairs of Missouri.
We are now 2 minutes so Madam was an offense so on our margin and on more so the other so yeah can say who are doing as yes so the second up by that year no and then for a tree am don't go na omo ti be duru ha ya no mo be duru ha and ye hwehwe biara no exact we yes fa o gaba Yesu Kristo amen
Amen. The head of corporate affairs is already saying now you should be making us say answer the question no the great speech is free in 24 maybe the conference ya ka mo amana faso and the omo be boa Otumfuo that I can see about Abaso. But before that, I made a quick introduction about and before we say hi to the people that we are dealing with. I'm interested in the right hand. It's in the person of Mr. Emmanuel on the deputy protocol officer in Shah Palace. Osaka Bola and see you for Ashanti Broadcasting Corporation. And it's There's also a friend of Professor Peter Chumesi, the Director General for the National Sports Authority. There are also props here, Nana Koku the President of the Ghana Draughts Association, GD, and on the side, Asantehemaa Sompa. There are also Mr. George Quay, the Vice President for the Ghana Draughts Association, GD. Also, Mr. Quincy and Mr. Isaac Sa, representing EBO, and Gravel Limited, or more kind of master as seen as a 24 hour doors, maybe the 20 was in a very commercial Macoma. TD 24 hour ratings in and the Yet, this why I shall see with the welcome address by the President of the Ghana Draughts Association on the side Asantehemaa Sompa. Nana Koku from Zomia Farm and some motion.
Then before I said yes, you started to who do that with yes one? I'm not an adventure. More into me. Then when we try out, we said, I'm eating. Something feels a bit. They were not going to get this more than what you are. And I just sat there and bought my tummy. Then I can't suppose me. I can't suppose one. I'm a young son. I can't just say one thing. It's just a one. I'm not in and I said, the entry is up. I don't know how to say that the GP, the entry is up here. Then I just put some back. It was such a great prayer. Then I had one way, not my name. Yeah, I'm not saying what I do. So let's go to buy up on my life. I went from tissue one family a day. I just made something and come back and not that. I didn't have an office. It was not my Saturday. I don't want Monday. What else was up? And then they said they know your sense. And then my two was so said, but they don't have one. And I don't know if I'm going to and you know, what you didn't say, that they know they become one. And yet, as a CIA, that I can see, I can't. It's possible. Or can now I can't. And that's that. And then I'm it's now, said they are carrying, said that in their body fearing. Then now, I'm going to put my class and say, well, you come to ship of ya. Yeah. And we're coming, there's some like that. So I don't buy us, so I come to ship the kind. A man be at. And the boss I ever had, they see. Now, I see what you then he said, there's some answer. Message for my baby. Send some response to them over it. I had the idea to follow. And the prayer to him. Oh, we are ready to go down so. The most of it. Now, something in the swap of the mountain to walk out. Then I know, and not for swap. I'm on. Then he said, yeah, then for swap. I'm a one. It is and it. Then I must live.
That's it. And I am going to all what I tried to say or said is we realized that Draughts is a big sport that needed recognition. So on consultation with a lot of people, the very own Asantehemaa and a lot of English, we realized that it was a sport that we had to put some serious in it. So we made a move, and what being so good, it has been supported by the National Sports Authority, and games have been organized from Kukuwari the second, Otumfuo the second time, to now Otumfuo last year was organized, this year it's being organized again. So there was this vision that started some time ago that has brought all of us here. We want to thank everybody for coming in. We hope for a better and a proper game and a more bigger game coming next year. And that's it. Yeah, try to do again, so but before you go to the next speech, my man recognize it. And 24 on that GD, I know 8 ratings and I know. My man shall say through the host rating, Ashanti rating. We have Mr. Emmanuel Sep watching there. We have Ashanti Mr. Emmanuel, we are hosting the exam inside. We have the NGN for now. We are eating up our passes. We have Mr. Samuel King representing the Western region here. Mr. Kojo Dakon representing the Bonga Afro region. Mr. Frank Labi, aka Kinero, representing the Mr. Conrad Musaga, representing the Upper West. Mr. Lawrence Osai, representing the Futa region. Mr. Israel Akambukna, thank you, sir. Dr. Kula Ojo, representing the Central region. And Mr. C.K. Watson, representing the Greater Accra region. Namase from all origins and we return a friend now. Yeah, told you maybe this one. You bet remarks, brief remarks from the CEO of Otumfuo, Mr. Emmanuel says, on our personal TV. Mr. Emmanuel says, the chairman of the message, now Director General, Prof. Nana Okofi, the chairman of GD, sorry, representative of the Accra Brewery Limited, my colleague, media practitioners, and all protocol observers, ladies and gentlemen. It's with utmost joy that I join you today for this press lunch of the maiden National Draught Competition 2022 in honor of His Majesty Otumfuo II Asantehemaa. As the competition is dubbed the Otumfuo Damiakensi, it takes up some few weeks from now. Ashanti Broadcasting Corporation, operators of Otumfuo Radio 104.7 and Otumfuo TV at Media Palace, counts it a rare privilege to partner GD in organizing this traditional competition on a bigger platform under the auspices of His Royal Majesty the Asantehemaa and at the hub of Ghana's traditional and cultural haven, that's Media Palace. As part of ABC's core mandate, we seek to project our traditions and culture, hence our interest to be part of this historic project in promoting our very own dami to the world. Last year, during the regional dami competition held at this same venue, that's the Media Palace, His Majesty Otumfuo II Asantehemaa, through his representatives, surprised GDA by taking care of all the cash prizes which were awarded to the winners of the competition. This year, His Majesty has again given his unflinching support by requesting his media station, that's Otumfuo Radio, to partner GDA to make this year's competition a great success. This year's Asantehemaa Damiakensi, I know we'll see the clash of last year. It was very great. So I know this year's National Asantehemaa Otumfuo Damiakensi, we'll see the clash of the great minds in Dami. I believe we have the Dami Ronaldos, the Dami Messis, and the Dami Jans. That's a popular venue, that's Mujare at the Media Palace. We entreat all, especially our Dami lovers, to come and witness this competition because it's going to be great. We have the support of His Majesty and the blessings of His Majesty to make this year's competition a great one. So on behalf of ABC, Otumfuo Radio 104.7 and Otumfuo TV, we welcome you all to Media Palace. Thank you. Okay, the CEO of Otumfuo Radio said on the WBS GD said, and the organizers of Dami in the whole country, it was a privilege there and the partner. Now, I never there was a Euro, last year, organizing a Euro far, winners making now Euro far, so I cannot. Euro now the two are come out, winners, as in prizes at the moment. This year's Euro, I can say, what I cheap media will be now the more about. Indeed, said, I'm sorry, I have you, yes, someone is about. Now, so I recognize it, Mr. Bosi Amponsa, one of the general manager for Otumfuo Radio. Media stations are open now, so you can around the room. Yet, was here a brief remarks by ABL and one answer as maybe, but so now, Master Aka said, ABL answer as interested any other support. Multi from a chair, you will be any other sponsors that want to come on board. Yeah, we'll be up now. Therefore, Mr. Isaac, now I'm for ABL.
I'm Isaac from Accra. I'm here to partner the Ghana Association and Otumfuo competition. First of all, I would like to give thanks to Otumfuo Royal Majesty for creating an enabling environment for us to thrive as a business. Also, Eagle Mega Beer is a beer that is produced in Ghana here with our own cassava beer. So anything that is Ghanaian or anything that is originally Ghanaian, we try to partner to make sure that we promote it. So we were very glad when Otumfuo as Ghana Draughts Association called on us to ask that this competition be a friendly one, but one that will create unity. So that is what we all strive to achieve. So thank you very much, and then we look forward to the competition in a few weeks' time.
That's what we made in so now we are covered. I mean, I'm recognizing the National Draughts Association, Ghana Draughts Association, before I'm not that president, the presidency, the vice, the national organizer, and so Mr. Ade, and Mr. Adi, and the Secretary General of the Ghana Draughts Association, Presla, and so on. Mr. Asari, also the secretary for the Ghana Draughts Association, Mr. Asari. Summary, let's just say, I haven't been on the part, reporters say, video and normal 5 Facebook live. Won't try to capture everything that comes from this point onwards. Let's say, I'm fancy more Asia Professor Peter Kimesi, the Director General of the
Thank you very much. His Royal Majesty Otumfuo the second, who is this morning we are privileged to have him represented here by an anonymous Sompa, who also is a sportsman and the president of the Ghana Draughts Association. The Nananom who accompanied him to the year at Malaysia, the CEO of the Asantehemaa Broadcasting Corporation, the ABC, who have just spoken very well, Mr. Emmanuel Osei-Safo, the various executive members of the Ghana Draughts Association who are here, most especially the Vice President is here, the organizer who are very active, and praise who are the Secretary General, who is also the National Sports Authority representative on the committee that is developing the drought or damming across the country. We also have the National Sports Authority's Ashanti Regional Director, Mr. Emmanuel Kojo, appear. Where is he? He should be sitting here. His seat is over there. Please give him a seat up there. He is my representative in the whole region of the 16, and I think that he's beside the capital, the Greater Accra. Ashanti happens to be the next superior in terms of the development of sports among the various regions. So I think they need to be recognized. The various heads of over 45 sporting federations and associations are also gathered here. It's very, very impressive for me to see the Ghana Draughts Association having all the 8 fully developed regions of the sporting association, represented here by the various chairmen and the presidents of the regions. I recognize you. The invited guests who are gathered here, most especially the committee that managed the 72nd birthday celebration of Otumfuo, they are here. Ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the various media houses, I bring you greetings from my Honorable Minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, the Minister of Youth and Sports. And he extends his greetings, and Nana, he says, I should say to you, Ayiko. The Ghana Draughts Association is the youngest among all the 47 sporting federations that have been recognized by the National Sports Authority, which is the agency under the operations of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. They happen to be catering the last baby, but I'm pleased to inform you that from our records, they are doing so well. They are doing so well. And I commend the leadership of this youngest sporting association. By creation, they act for sports. The Sports Act 2016, which replaced the very old SMC laws. The Act now 934, which manages and creates all various sporting associations under it, which we have the powers of the government, and for that matter, that of the parliament, to extend to them technical and financial support for sporting development of all kinds. I must say that upon that basis, we were able to admit the Draughts Association to be a full-fledged national association for the development of sports in the area of drought and farming, both within the country and also to prepare athletes as teams to represent the nation abroad. I think they are doing so well so far. Under the charter, every sporting association that is recognized has the mandate to ensure that there is a local development, grassroots sport development across all regions. The minimum that we set at the time of recognition was 6 out of 10 regions. As we speak now, they have even gone beyond the 6 threshold, and I'm saying that they are doing so well. I remember taking over the mantle to be the National Sports Authority Director General. I looked into the books and I looked into some of the propositions of our national teams, and sometimes it was sad to note that most times you have almost all athletes that are going to represent the whole nation being pulled from the Greater Accra region. And then I asked myself, is Ghana only Greater Accra? No. We have 16 administrative regions, thanks to the President, His Excellency, and Otumfuo, who has made available 6 additional new regions. As we speak now, the National Sports Authority operates in all the 16 regions. All of them. It means that every sporting association or federation now must be felt in all these 16 sporting administrative regions. But I must say that currently, the sense that we gave them, they have gone beyond it by 2, and they are operating actively in 8 of them. I task you, Nana, and your team to extend also the same approach to all the other remaining 8 regions, for us to be able to now pull together national teams that will represent the country under the flag of Ghana everywhere on the globe. So that when we pull the athletes together, they will not only be coming from Asante region, they will not only be coming from Greater Accra, but they will be coming from every corner of this particular nation, Ghana. Today, you have also satisfied that requirement for sports development in the region at the grassroots level. And that is the reason why you chose to work with the Otumfuo himself to create a sporting competition within the Asante region, but having competitors coming from all the regions. And I'm told that 8 regions will be gathering here. And I congratulate you for doing that. What is also key in this particular organization is the fact that you have chosen to make this also a competition in recognition of the contribution of His Royal Majesty, the Nana Otumfuo II. Because you know, Nana, very well, that when you came to me to apply for recognition at the National Sports Authority, I received also a recommendation from His Royal Majesty that this is going to be the very first sporting association that is mainly a development of our local society. And that happens to be the very first traditional sport that is developed, made in Ghana, fed in Ghana, and distributed across the globe. First of its kind. Congratulations. So it is in the right direction for you to be able to organize a competition of this nature to recognize His Royal Majesty. And we say, happy birthday to our Royal Majesty. He deserves it. I know it is not ending there. The encouragement that we are giving to all sporting development partners, especially having the ABC in support of you, the ABL which is here, and many others, we are saying that it's a high time that we also look within what we have and make the Ghana sporting competition. I know the Ampi Sports is developing and has advanced, and very soon the National Sports Authority will also extend recognition to them. I know the Chaskele is also working so hard, and many others. These are the things that we know best, and we have a competitive advantage. Ghana has the opportunity to organize the 13th African Games here next year. I will be very proud and happy to see some of the competitions that are locally developed and being sold to outside world to be also part of the discipline. This is where we can also compete well, not only in football where Ghana scores so high, not only in athletics that we always beat a lot of people, not only in boxing that we are also mighty, but also in Draughts and many other sporting competitions that are locally played. Nana Sompa, the National Sports Authority pledges its support, full support for your association at all the regions. And this particular one that we're organizing, I've tasked my regional director for Asante to ensure that every needed support technically or whatever you need will be made available to ensure that we have a very successful competition this time around. As I do so, I'm also tasking all my regional directors also to extend the same kind of support to you, the regional leadership, to ensure that your competition, your sporting display will be well developed. But we know the benefits of sport. It is not only to really go abroad and bring back medals or laurels, but as you do within, you create a harmony, you create a cohesion, you create the unity that we need so much. It is only the product that I know that there is no difference between NDC, MPP, CPP, and so forth. On the platform of sports, we are all the same. You see the NDC embracing so hard. You remember when we won the medal from the Olympics after about 30 years, the sabotage brought it. You remember the time that we qualified for the Qatar in football, we saw there was no anything anymore. So you have that solution to bring the country together. And that is why I say that all the regions will stand with you and support the government. But I also encourage you, as you really extend it across the various regions, have the understanding that ultimately you need to compete on the international platform. That is where we can also sell Ghana. That is where we can also expose the good things that we have in Ghana. That is where we can also take advantage to bring in the investors to come to the country and also to give us their money into development other areas. Sports is a magnet. We bring them into Ghana and we know what the boxing have done, we know what football have done. The next what we are expecting is that the Ghana Draughts Association should also do the same and bring the whole attention of the world to Ghana. As we do so, our economy automatically will improve. As we do so, Ghana's recognition abroad also will achieve. So it's good to do the grassroots development. It also must be very well done, said that we can also do a team together that can go and beat Uganda, that can go and beat Congo. I know they are also developing so well, but I know that even Italy, where they are also developing a drought, Ghana can go and beat them. Take that for sure. On that note, I want to bring this to a close and extend to you once again that the Minister of Youth and Sports, the government, extend to you our appreciation for taking the mantle to help the development. But for this particular competition, we wish you well and that the competitors that will be seeing them from all the various regions, the best of them to win at the end of the day. God bless you all.